Check out carmarshal.com. The link is in the description. They help support us.
A David Goldstein investigation has prompted the LAPD to investigate some of its officers.
And we exclusively obtained department body cam video that a defense attorney says shows an officer planting drugs.
And CBS 2 investigative reporter David Goldstein joins us now live from the newsroom with the latest on this. David.
Well, Pat, in response to our story, LA Police Commissioner Steve Soboroff today asked the department's Inspector General to personally monitor this investigation. LAPD has never released body cam video. We obtained them from one incident that certainly raises some questions. This LAPD body cam video, first reported exclusively by CBS 2 News, shows an officer picking up a small bag of cocaine, then motioning to another officer before allegedly putting the drugs inside a defendant's wallet.
There's a little bag of narco in there. Where? You see it?
Then showing it off to others. After our exclusive investigation, the department issued a statement saying, in part, the LAPD takes all allegations of misconduct seriously and, as in all cases, will conduct a thorough investigation. Mayor Eric Garcetti's office also released a statement saying the mayor expects the highest level of integrity from everyone who wears the badge. The videos come from an incident in April where 52-year-old Ronald Shields was arrested for felony hit and run, drug possession, and having a gun in his trunk. After allegedly putting the drugs in the wallet, it appears the LAPD officer activated the recording on his camera. But the previous 30 seconds is automatically saved. Defense attorney Steve Levine believes that's when the officer planted the drugs.
It seems improbable that someone would tape themselves planting drugs.
Exactly.
So it seems more reasonable that when he turned on his cam, he felt he was recording at that point.
Levine is asking a judge to suppress the drug evidence, and outside court yesterday, the officers had nothing to say. The body cam video clearly shows that you're picking it up off the ground and putting it in the suspect's wallet. Why would you do that, sir?
No comment.
Why would you pick it up off? Well, the judge hasn't ruled on this case. In fact, the next hearing isn't set until next month. In the meantime, LAPD scrambling to see what happened.
Charges dropped. Body cam footage showing cops plant drugs vindicates man. After body camera footage was released showing a cop plant cocaine in a man's wallet, the man's charges have been dropped. By Matt Agarist, January 11, 2018. Los Angeles CA. A Los Angeles man has escaped serious charges after being exonerated by police body camera footage which showed officers planting a baggie of cocaine into his wallet. Thanks to a persistent local media station out of Los Angeles, this body camera footage was released publicly and played a major role in the charges being dropped against 52-year-old Ronald Shields. Attorney Steve Levine said he believed that body camera footage from his client's arrest shows LAPD officers planting drugs. He also noticed several inconsistencies in the video that contradict statements the officers made in their police reports. The footage stems from Shields' arrest last year after he panicked at an accident scene and fled. On Wednesday, the case came to an end as the charges of felony hit and run, being a felon in possession of a firearm, and drug possession were all dropped. Because he did admit to fleeing the scene of an accident, Shields pleaded no contest to the misdemeanor hit and run. Levine told reporters that the body camera footage has a very big bearing on the outcome his client's case. Indeed it did, as Shields was facing the possibility of years in prison. As TFTP previously reported, according to Levine, the body cameras can be turned on and off by officers, but the recording actually starts proactively and will pick up the 30 seconds of activity that takes place in front of the camera prior to it being turned on. Levine said that the drugs were planted in this 30-second time frame when the officers did not know that they were being filmed. Advertisement. Read more. Warning, federal court rules that Second Amendment right is now a reason for cops to detain you. Showing the video to CBS, Levine pointed out that a white square can be seen in the officer's hand before one of the officers picks up a small bag of drugs off the ground. The video also shows the officer awkwardly moving around the suspect and bending down towards the area that the drugs were found just after fiddling around with the white square in his hand. There's a little white square here in his hand. I believe the video shows the drugs were in his right hand and transfers to his left hand, Levine said. Furthermore, the officers testified that the bag of drugs was found in his left pocket, but the video shows it being found on the ground. Then the officers are seen taking the drugs off of the ground and placing them into his wallet, which is an obvious breach of protocol. Next, LAPD officer Gaxiola is seen in the video carrying the wallet to several different officers, telling them he has a little bag of narco in here. The judge reportedly said on Thursday that he does not agree with Levine about the white square that can obviously be seen in the officer's hand, but it is undeniable that the footage on the body camera contradicts the information that the officers provided in their police report. It certainly asked questions that need to be answered, Police Chief Charlie Beck said soon after the video aired. The LAPD responded to these revelations in a statement saying that they will be opening an internal investigation into the use and misuse of body cams by officers on the street. That investigation is still currently open. Read more. Anonymous brings down Oakland PD website after cops gas protesters. Naturally, the union-supplied attorney for the cops denies any wrongdoing by the officers. "I don't think there's anything nefarious whatsoever," Bill Sakey, an attorney representing two of the officers, said. "It wasn't something that was being hidden." However, the fact that the body camera wasn't turned on until after the drugs were placed in Shield's wallet indicates otherwise. The union described the release of the video as a circus sideshow and praised the officers in the video below. If you think police officers planting evidence is some anomaly, think again. After their department gained national shame in August over a video showing an officer planting drugs to frame an innocent man while his fellow cops watched, the Baltimore Police Department showed the world the dark reality that is framing people to make arrests. Only days after the first video was released, the Baltimore Public Defender's Office released a second video that allegedly appears to depict multiple officers working together to manufacture evidence. It was then announced that nearly 36 people will have their charges dropped after the video of Officer Richard Pinheiro showed him planting drugs while officers Hovayan Simonian and Jamal Brunson stood by and did nothing. Naturally, the BPD claimed nothing unscrupulous was going in the aforementioned videos. It is not just Baltimore cops either, as TFTP previously reported. In one of the most shocking cases of badge abuse ever exposed, the Alabama Justice Project revealed that a ring of corrupt cops in the Dothan Police Department planted drugs and guns on hundreds of young black men for over a decade, in most cases resulting in their imprisonment. Their actions were aided by supervisors and covered up by the district attorney.
County, this is Charlotte County Cop Watch, and I wanted to explain what fair use is. You can use pieces of news articles if you're doing it for news reporting, you have commentary, and you're doing it for education purposes. So that's what fair use is, as you can see right here. Another reason why I wanted to make this video is to let you know I just joined with Patreon. A nice thing with Patreon, I make no money on YouTube. They took the money away years ago, and so this is another way to give, and it's a nice thing too because you can give monthly. You can give $1, $5, $10, whatever. I do 4 to 5 hours a day on trying to wake the sheeple up on how corrupt it is and different ways that you can fight the corruption. So Patreon is a way that you can do it, and then of course the old way is still there. Donate to Charlotte County Cop Watch with PayPal or credit card. So keep that in mind. 4 to 5 hours a day. I make no money, but the corruption happened to me and I'm sick of it, so I'm trying to wake people up. But my wife would love it if if we could get some help out there. There's 47,000 subscribers. Just think if each one of you subscribers just gave let's say actually yes, $1 a month. 47,000 subscribers gave $1 a month. That would be awesome. That's not going to happen. But anyways, that would be great if it did happen. But do the math in your head. Just think about it. Like I said, 4 to 5 hours a day. I get no money from YouTube. YouTube has gone nuts. You can't do anything anymore. They're taking the money away everywhere. So these are a couple different ways that you can still help out with all this time that I put in. And as you know, I'm in a special situation where, you know, at least I can do it, you know, 4 to 5 hours a day. We have a cleaning company during the day. That's what allows me to do this, and we're debt free. So this is my hobby. I don't go fishing and all that other crap. I try to save the world. So help me out to make the wife happy, man. In fact, if you guys did give $1 a day, and there was 47,000 of you, and you did it, and each of you gave $1, and that was every month, oh my God, yes, I could quit. I could start suing them. Another idea too that we have is, you know, if I got, you know, some funds, we could actually contact everyone that has been ticketed and or arrested and put in jail and start sending them postcards to let them know we're here, and to see if everything went all right, and if it didn't, find out their story. So we could even do more investigations and more lawsuits. Lawsuits take money. So just think about that. You know, 47,000 of you so far right now. You know, $1 a day. I mean, $1 a month on Patreon, or $5 a month Patreon, 10, 20, whatever. Just do the math in your head. Help out. This is a lot of work every single day. Thanks.